you okay? We sat in silence there for a moment so you could think about that. Things that I will not apologize to strangers for on the internet. I will not apologize for being my children's safe place. I will not apologize for showing up for my children and making that a priority. I have since taken down the video, but if you did see my video, then you know what I'm talking about when I reference that. I will not apologize for having my own feelings and a little breakdown every now and then. A breakdown, mind you, that was in the privacy of my car with no one else around. Yes, I did post it, but none of my children saw my breakdown. No one else in the real world saw it either. I will not apologize for having compassion, whether that's compassion for myself, compassion for my children, compassion for any friends, family, or strangers. I will not apologize for blocking you. I will not apologize for deleting your comment. I will not apologize for posting my own personal experience with being a mother, a wife, a woman, an adult. The fact that we lack so much compassion in this world blows my mind. The fact that people are having such a hard time in their lives that they feel that it is okay to come on to the internet and start bringing other people down to feel just as low as they feel is insane. I can confidently say I have never left a hate comment on someone's video. If I was having a hard day and I saw a video that rubbed me wrong, I fucking scrolled. It is so sad to me that there are so many people who feel alone in this world because people are afraid to express their emotions. People should be allowed to express their emotions and feel their emotions if they want to. They should be able to share their emotions. And the fact that there are so many nasty people out there who try to make sure that people can't share their emotions is why the world is the way it is today. You are the problem. For example, we can talk about how common it is for people to commit harm on themselves. Why the mental illness rates are so high. And I just want to say, I am in a good mental headspace. That was a moment, which I'm allowed to have, by the way. It is normal to have moments. But I am in a good mental headspace. However, I haven't always been. And I really have been thinking since I posted that video and read the hundreds of absolutely disgusting, disturbing comments. I really have to think, what if I was not in a good mental headspace? Or what if somebody else posted that video who's not me and they're not in a good mental headspace and they received all of those comments? I really have to think about the outcome that may have brought. Because here I was sharing a very vulnerable moment. I chose to share my vulnerable moment with you guys. I chose that. I didn't have to. I chose to share a vulnerable moment in my life, where I felt a lot of guilt for knowing that I was about to let my 5-year-old son down. By the way, he's 5. He's not an adult, and even if he was an adult, I still wouldn't want to let him down. But knowing how much it meant to him that I would be there for his school lunch, and now I would not be there for his school lunch, yeah, that was upsetting for me, and that's okay. That's okay that was upsetting for me. It was a moment of vulnerability where I was feeling a lot of guilt for knowing that I was about to let him down, and I knew how he would react. And I knew how he would react because he's my child, and you guys saw a 2-minute video of my life, which isn't even a fraction of my life, and you ran with it and made an entire assumption in your head about what my life is. And that also is insane to me. That is one of the things that actually weighs on my mind a lot with posting on social media. I do often go back and forth with no longer posting on social media. And the reason for that is because you guys are crazy. You guys, honestly, you're obsessive. Not all of you. I'm just speaking to the actual crazy ones. You guys are obsessive. And it's weird. It's weird that you can watch a 1 minute, a 2 minute, a 3 minute video of someone and you see a blip of their life, right? And you form an entire scenario in your head. You form an entire opinion about what you think, an entire assumption about what you think that entire person's life is about. That's crazy. are so comfortable on the internet to be disgusting. Because not only was I attacked, what made me take down my video was not that. What made me take down my video was people then started attacking my 5-year-old. Are you okay? We sat in silence there for a moment so you could think about that. I am not going to repeat or post any of the comments that were said because they were absolutely horrible. But what really got me was that. What really got me was the comfortability with attacking a 5-year-old. And you're a grown adult. Like, you guys are grown people. And you're okay with that. You made the conscious decision to bring me down further and just completely solidify every insecurity that I may have been thinking at that moment. Letting me know that I am a horrible mother. Letting me know that I have let my child down. Letting me know that I have failed at raising him. How do you think that may make someone feel? How do you think someone might handle being told by hundreds of people during a moment of vulnerability? They are indeed a horrible mother, but for X, Y, and Z reasons. They're a horrible mother for feeling feelings. The only thing I can think of is none of you are parents, or all of your children are fully grown and you have either completely forgotten about what it was like when your children were little, when you were a young mom, or old age has made you bitter. I pray that when I am older, that I do not lose my compassion. And I pray that if I do lose my compassion when I am older, I pray that I have the maturity to keep moving on with my life rather than choosing to be bitter to the person who is down. But again, I'm not going to apologize for having feelings, and I shouldn't have to. I'm going to continue to post vulnerable moments when I see fit. Because the amount of people that ended up in my personal messages letting me know how much that video made them feel not alone is why I will never stop, even with the haters. Because if I can make even one person feel like they are not alone and know that what they're going through is normal and what they're feeling is normal, then I will continue to post always if I can help somebody.